No sound. No sound whatsoever. You guys didn't get any of that intro. Welcome back to the stream. It is Friday. Sorry, I was echoing it myself. Hi, Kylie. Welcome back. We're all on time, which is great. So hopefully we'll get a lot done. Today, my idea is to get some work done that I actually, yeah, wasn't you this time. It was me. Because when I started up this, oh my God, got it, I think. Can't see through it and I can't get rid of it. It's driving me crazy. Um, so the plan for today would be to work on Princess Angeline picture, which sounds weird, but it's not that weird. Let me show you what the plan is. So we were working on a, what should I show you first? Let's talk about Princess Angeline, I guess. All right, Princess Angeline. This is a little bit about her. She was born 1820, May 31st, 1896, also known as Lutseed as Kiki Su Blue Kikis Lo or Weewick, was the eldest daughter of Chief Seattle. So all these names in Lutseed. So Lutseed is their dialect. I looked this up and it was pretty interesting. Now, the student that I work with, he is a descendant of Chief Seattle, and this is his great grandmother, which is the daughter, the eldest daughter of Chief Seattle. So he's pretty high in the bloodline. Oh, man. Okay. So, Chief Seattle, Rainier Beach, was born by Catherine Broshear Maynard, the second wife of Dr. Maynard. Wait. Chief Seattle, in what is now known Rainier Beach. She was named Angelina by Catherine Broshear Maynard, the second wife of Doc Maynard. In 1956, during the Puget Sound War, she is said to have conveyed a warning from her father to the citizens to Seattle regarding an imminent attack by a large native coalition force. Thanks to the warning, the settlers and neutral native tribe people were able to protect themselves result during the resulting Battle of Seattle. Battle of Seattle. Wow, this gets so interesting so fast. You know, you're like just reading about things. Battle of Seattle was a January 26, 1956 attack by a coalition of native tribes upon Seattle, Washington. At the time, Seattle was a small 4-year-old settlement in the Washington Territory. It had recently named itself after Chief Seattle Seath, a leader of the Squamish and Duwamish people of central Puget Sound. The settlement was already made the seat of King County. That's where I live. Craziness. I mean, their offspring got to go somewhere. So, anyways, I got this gifted this picture. My student did Chief Seattle and recently had arm surgery, so he's out for the count. He did his, but because he finished his, I need to finish mine, which puts me in the predicament that I am in currently. Good thing is, I've done a lot of the project. The next part is the paint by numbers. Now, it took me a little bit, but I even called the camera guy and got him to reset up the overhead camera. We're back, right? It's nice to be back. I think I can even. Nope. Huh. Yep. There I am. I can even do that if I want. That's helpful for everyone. It's nice to have all the things that you can do. So let me just show you where I'm at, and maybe we'll turn on some tunes. I really need to get some work done. So this will be the time. I did bring this project home with me. I usually don't. If you can't see this, it's meant so that you can't see it, but I can see it pretty well. If we zoom in, you can see that it is a mess of line work and small pieces to paint. Yeah, yay, go us. Lots of fun, right? Not really. Not really at all. So, um, my idea is to do it in the Shepherd Fairy style. I did on the bottom it says home. You probably can't see it. Because the Duwamish people actually gave up a piece, all the shares of their land to the colonial people, and the colonial people took all their land. And now the Duwamish tribe is really struggling to stay alive. And um, and they're on money by really Seattle to help them flourish and provide them some land. So they're in this constant battle for really payment on the land that was originally theirs they were kind of tricked out of. But if you go back to any part of like buying land, you'll see that someone really got tricked out of buying land, and now land is very valuable. So I should have put land down here, but I put home. I think home works too. I gotta change it now, but I don't think I can change it now. It is what it is. I think home works though. Yeah, they're always tricked. Okay, let me show you my color palette. This is a pretty cool technique that we use at school. Allows the kids to. I feel like they waste a lot of paint, but you know, it's all they have lab fees and they budget for that. So use an ice cube tray. It works pretty well. I'm probably gonna have to hit this with a little bit of water and stir. But they're my shades. So here's the tricky part. This is super intricate. This lady is like crazy. I should have taken this picture. This is a much better picture. But that's okay. Let's forget about that. Let's jump back over into the desktop. Okay, good. And we're gonna jump over into Google, and we're gonna blast Google with "Obey Obama." All right, can forget this photo where we have Obama with half of his face red. So I did it on all these shades. If you look at my color scale, that's pretty much what they are. It's a light blue. I think my light blue could have been lighter, but um, he's not that light. So, I mean, it's pretty light. But the red gets tricky. Where does the red go? And that's really where I've been struggling is I don't know what side the red goes. The red is obviously in his face. It's not a separate color though. It's just a really bright light source that he's painted. He's pretty much deleted a lot of the imagery in one side of his face and painted it red. There's like no extra shade in here in the red side. Or did he just start painting? I just don't get it. It's tricky. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull off the red. Plus, it's not on my color scale. I really want to put in the red, though. I think it'll make it pop. I just don't know how to do it. Ooh, grr. I only have 4 color layers, so I don't know how this is going to work. I think what my best bet is, wait, let me see. I have a picture. Let me show you. Yeah, not like this. Yeah, like this. So there's my original picture, right? This is what I'm working off of. So the second blue is going to come in. So I was thinking about doing like, oh, doing that side red. I don't think that's going to look right though. I would have to do up to her forehead. That might be right though. Oh man, it's so risky to do though. You know? Because I would really want that side to stay blue. This side should be red. Do you see the problem? I could do it on my computer first. Okay, here we go. Computer tutorial number 1. Okay, I know how to do this though. I'm like smarter than the average bear, I think. No, probably not. I've been learning so many different programs lately. My brain is a little bit fried. Let's go. Oh no. Let's go down to what do I want to get? What do I want to open? Just learned how to do this in Illustrator. And I think that's where we did this. Oh, I don't think I have it loaded. Ugh. Um. Hmm. It's my quickest way to do this. Photoshop, probably. I don't remember how to do it in Photoshop, though. Where's Photoshop? I really need to learn how to do this in Photoshop, though. Let's go to desktop. I could do her bandana red. That's a good call. I think that's the call. I think I should replace that color, that red color, for my second blue color. I should make that my 3. It might not work, but I don't really care at this point. So I'm at 1. I'm going to hit 2. which is going to be my lighter shade of this, and then red for that, and then hit dark blue, or maybe hit black for the end. I don't know. I like the idea of kind of winging it. Because if I do the bandana red, right? Where do I stop? I guess I stop right here at this line. And that's good. Then I could do this in the dark blue. I would want to do some highlights on her face though. But that means at this point, we're pretty good on considering that 2 is going to be, we're going to do our 2. Why are we looking at Macaulay Culkin so smugly staring at us? Thanks, Macaulay. You can go now. Okay, fine. Just save it. Don't care. Okay. It's not going to be the same. I just want to. Then all the dark color would be that blue, or I can like hit it with a black if I really wanted to. So, what I think I should do is light blue, then I'm gonna work on doing the red, at least for the bandana part. So I did one, but that's the lightest white color. And then we're going to do the light blue. We're going to do light blue next. Okay. So let's see how this goes. I got my paintbrush. I got that. I need something else though, which is going to do my best. Give myself a little time lapse version of this. Hopefully I can keep my phone out of the way. Studio. We can put on some beats in a second. I would like to put it right there, but zooming out for you guys, you see the edge of my phone. I don't know if that's going to be a big, yeah, it's going to be a big deal. Okay, I can fix this part. So it's not in the way anymore, is it? Just barely. Okay, sorry guys. Bumped the thing that I'll have to do. You guys are good. Nope. It's just barely in that shot. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. You guys are going to get most of the shot. Oh, I did this wrong anyways. Too small. Okay. We're gonna do it. Oh, I hate not being able to get the shot. Okay, well, at least we'll get it on one. I can go. Can't zoom out from here. But then there's no way that's gonna fit. It's a pretty good shot. Not for you guys. Now you get the bottom of my phone. Never win. Okay, so this is a big failed situation. Should have set this up before. Um, that's a bummer. So I guess I'd stand around and do nothing. The problem is I don't have anything that's viable. Holding my phone. I do have this tripod, but it's not the greatest. But we're gonna run with. We're gonna run with it because that's all we got. Give me a second, guys. Sorry. I have to shoot this thing the weirdest way because I'm like not smart enough to figure it out or something's happening. Whoa! And of course I don't have a mount for this. I did, but I gave it away to a student. And I didn't buy myself a new one. Sometimes that happens. But the student's using it for a light stand. And I got problems, but I'm not using I'm using a light that I could give him as a light stand that I should trade him. It's actually a light because this light does me no good. I don't plug it into anything. Maybe we can get a cool time lapse from here. Oh, it's going to be too close. Of course, we can't really see it. By the time you get your camera set up, you're like, I'm done. I like Bear Grylls, like, just sit down. Just want to sit down. Okay. All right, I think all in all, we're good. The camera angle works out. Let's get started. As soon as the time lapse gets started, it's like game on for everything. It's like, all right, let's figure out how to do things. Yeah, I know the bottom picture is black. We can go black, but I think I'm gonna do the shades of her face still. Okay, so let's go blue number 2. I need to get my little squirt spray bottle. Give it a little misty. I'm going to stir this blue. This paint is so chalky. I don't like it. I'm such a girl when it comes to things. It's not nice though. It's like pasty. But this is like student grade paint too. So should I use this as my, yeah. Still gonna go up in the gradation. I would have just spray painted this or cut it out of a stencil, and then it would have been able to you do like 2 or 3 of them, but here we are. And I would have been able just to spray the color. But you know what? Sometimes going back to the roots is what you need. So, since we have them and I pay for them, bandanas should be red, either white pattern. Lightest blue on the light side of her face and the darker blue on the smaller side. Yeah, well, I understand, but at this point I have a 4-color palette of what I'm doing, and we'll see. We're gonna just go for it. I should just stick to the original plan, which is to just paint the twos this blue. And I've had to do 2 coats with this paint, so it's not super opaque. And it clumps up on the edges, which I don't love. Okay. I gotta take the glasses off, lock in, and this is like the big, it's always like the thing. So let's go to discover music. We're gonna go, let's just follow me down the rabbit hole on this side. What should we listen to? Earth Day? Sure. Let's give Earth Day a spin. Oh. Okay. Lock in, do work. Scoot forward. Okay. Put you back onto the studio cam. Wouldn't that be a bummer? Just watch Epidemic Sound. Okay. Well, sleeps. Sorry, I hit the mic. The hard part is going to be figuring out some of these blue sections. I have to really like focus on finishing them. Of course. Audio is too loud on my side. I don't know if you guys are picking up as much audio as I am. Oh man, I Don't get confused, just keep going. Gotta like paint in the direction until you get to the end, otherwise you have to really remember what islands you're connecting. And you could get lost real easily. This is like a whole different painting style because see, I missed that part. Oh. What? Right behind her eye. Oh man, that 2 goes deep. That was a little bit much. Started out real nice. Song ended really weird. Come on, get that corner. Ah, of course it goes over. Two. Gotta follow this thing around. It says 2 in there though. Oh, no, that's a 3. It's white. It's supposed to be white. Square right there, don't color it in. See this light blue color. Okay. We need to get this brush out. I still don't want to use this brush to do that. I want to like fill in the white parts that I need to like fix. This needs to be fixed just a bit. So like that, and then this little part up here. This needs to be lighter color. But I also need to go through I just gotta trust the process. It doesn't look right, but we're going for it. Okay. So I'm gonna take the lighter color off because it won't matter as much. Especially since we're just going through this little tiny pass. Just needed to connect it. Probably be more comfortable using this little brush, but it's gonna just take me forever to outline. And maybe that's the ticket. Otherwise I'm gonna be doing a lot of cleanup. Actually, this brush works pretty good. Is my beanie too bright? Should I change beanies? Maybe I should go for like a cooler color beanie. So we're not like blasting you with contrast, but it might be helping for the contrast. Let's see. I really should work on a different desk. Different chair. I don't think my rocking chair is doing me any service to this project. I'm gonna bring in my stool, which is not nearly as helpful considering I'll be sitting on wood. But my stool is just better for just getting on and off. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Alright, nice. Now I can spin. And I can sit up a little bit higher. All right. Do I have my glasses? Where did those bad boys go? Okay. Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay, let's go. Actually, this brush is not bad. I'm glad I tried it because that other brush is kind of hard to work with. Okay, so as long as we probably don't get too gummed up, we can get through this. So that's 2. I go through 2 here. Okay. Should have started from the other side though, because now I'm gonna have to paint over. Says that's a 3. Here's a 2, island 2. Oh man, is that a 3 or that's a 2? That's what that says. This is also 2. Okay, we're still going. Keep on cranking. I know I'm breaking some rules here, but this eventually connects back up there. Come on, Princess Angelina. It's funny because I'm doing homework in reality. But if you realistically look, like, I'm going to spend an hour on this. If I want to do a good job, probably not going to get that far. This is a big project. I don't know. And this is the one I would focus on, is like not the math, not the science, the relaxing paint by numbers, unless it's not relaxing. This is a very stressful project as well, because you really have to trust that it's going to look the right way. And to go back to the question of, can I do this on the computer? Yes, I can totally proof and do a first run on the computer, but it's alright. We're gonna let this one just do its thing. I had a vision. I might go ahead and change land, the bottom to say land. Hopefully be able to recover some of the thing, because I think land is important. I feel like the word rent is cheap. I don't want to use it, so I'm not going to. But that's really what the Duwamish tribe is fighting for right now. But I think really their message was more about having a place for us all to live. It's I don't know. I can't. My student can't give me a whole lot of information to help me here. This is hard. I want to give up. It's so funny because I've actually said that a few times with this project. And even though my student's been through surgery lately and he's painting with his left hand, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Give up. It's too hard. Because he always says that kind of stuff, and I know he can do it. Now he's like giving me advice. He's like, you're not going to get anywhere by saying that. And I'm like, are you telling me my own advice? It's just so funny. It makes me laugh. Like, well, at least it's going to heart, right? At least they're genuine about it, which is nice. Yeah. Hopefully they become the best people they can be, right? This color is so inconsistent. It's okay. We'll fix it. Just keep painting. Trust the process. But like this is gonna take me forever. I'm trying to let's go. Let's boost. Let's do a little. Oh man, I tried to boost and look what happened. Oh no. Oh no, what color is that? That's a dark 3. We'll just have to remember that's a dark 3. Oh man. Of course that would happen. It's because I need to go a little bit faster. Is my technique bad? Am I just slow? This hard? Uh-oh. I hope you're using chat. Because the thing is videotaping right now, so if you send me a message, I think you're using chat though. Yeah, it is tedious. It is so tedious. But it will come out looking the way it should because if you follow, if you just do what they say. And basically this is a big paint by numbers that I've made. Right, I just traced out every I don't know what number that is. It's gotta be a 3. Who would be texting me right now? Do they know I'm painting? ADHD. See, things can get you distracted. Then you have to respond to a text message. Then you totally cannot get your work done. I couldn't imagine. I can't imagine because I was a teenager at one point, but there's so many better things to do than sit around and paint. Painting is an old man's game. Lonely, quiet. Come on, paint that white, please. Jeez. Jiminy Christmas. Okay, I gotta keep going. It's like getting squirrely now. We're getting up in the things. Okay. Take deep breaths. We're good. We're good. Okay, let's finish off this little blue piece. Connect the dots. Apologize if we're just getting a lot in my head. Gonna try to leave the camera in position, the tripod standing there for longevity of this project, but we will see how that goes. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, well there's a little bit of the core that needs to go into this, so I'm gonna just paint around that graphite mark. Because it's thin as a pencil line. I'm gonna come back in to do the dark colors. Time is it? I like how Twitch does not have it. Oh my goodness, it's already time. I got one little piece of this color puzzle done. Oh man, this is gonna take me forever. There's so much detail. Wait. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, that's 2. Okay. So the hair needs to be blue up to the bonnet. That black will separate. This part should be red. Should be like this part of her hat, and then this part should all be red. I don't know what should be what. Okay, but let's keep going for the sake of keeping going. I think that's all good. Right. Okay, so we're gonna start here as we're coming back in. There's an island there, but I don't know what color it is. I guess I'll figure it out later. I went through and I numbered everything, so I'm guessing everything has its place. You can't stop until you fill in all the spots that oh man. Well, sorry I'm taking so long, guys. I'm working on moving as fast as I possibly can. But this is a slow process. This will teach you a lot of brush skill, though. If you're looking for brush skill practice, this will do it. Probably why we're doing it in the first place. Very hard to control a brush in this small of area, though. Trying to use the same brush that the students are provided to, just to make sure it's possible. Sometimes, like, projects look cool, and as teachers you do half of a project all the time. I feel like it's always hard for me to actually get down and finish a project. Oh no, that's the wrong color. No! Well, it's a good thing I caught it. I didn't paint with it. That was the wrong color. Whoops. Bumped it with my head. Well, I don't like paint by numbers because that's why I spray paint by numbers. I'd rather do all my time consuming part so that I can make multiple copies. Okay. Need to finish this up. This needs to move up the forehead. Guess everyone wants to spend their time in a certain way. It's good to find the way you want to spend your time, but boy, doing the things that you don't want to do, this one is not one. I'm gonna cheat next year. gonna cut a stencil and show a different way of doing the same, skinning the same cat, but being able to make multiple copies. Like if the goal is to make the least valuable thing the most valuable to people, such as like the pet rock and things like that, and sell it for a ridiculous amount. Don't want to like bend or fold in the edge of my paper, make me sad. So I think I've routed all the twos. Nope, I missed that little piece. This piece right here. As far as like this little tiny space right here. All the twos. That goes 3, there's a 2. Oh, no, I didn't finish. Okay, let's go. Gotta trust the process, it'll work. This thing's gonna take me at least 10 more hours. See, there's no value in that. 10 hours of work on this? I mean, this painting, if I wanted it to, it could probably end up in a museum somewhere. Which is the weird part about all that. And all this is 2 out here. There's some 2 in this eye part right here. But I'm not going to make you guys sit and watch me do any more of this. So the plan is to work on this. I was just trying to take a different angle at some of the things that we do here on the channel. Most of the time it is all work and we're working on fun, creative things, but not all the time is it easy to come up with creative ideas on the spot. It is 9/11 at the moment. We're going to stop for the evening, I believe. The plan will be to continue to work on this piece over the weekend. I'm going to probably work on it for a little bit longer tonight, but I am going to take a break for a little bit and then probably get back to it. Yeah. So that's going to be it for this week. We are all done for today. Hopefully everyone had a great week, and oh man, saying my chat has no internet. Is that true? Is that true? Oh, there we go. All right. Good night, Kylie. Thanks for watching. Everyone else who's watching, thanks for tuning in tonight. We will be continuing on with this project maybe on Monday. It just depends. This will probably be the only time you actually see this project, and then I'll take a photo of it and I'll get it back to you guys. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it and have a great rest. Have a great weekend because we have 2 days of rest and relaxation, or painting and relaxation, as was stated. Some people like this sport because it's time consuming. I'm not a big fan of paint by numbers. I feel like it's a little bit stressful. Plus, it makes your eyes cross when you have to write the numbers in as well. Make the paint by numbers and then paint it. Ugh. There's an easier way to do this. It's called print by numbers. Make it in Photoshop, print it out. All right, well, that's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and good night.